What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Saltatio Mortis. Yes, indeed. Saltatio Mortis fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bibbidi-bop, do me a favor, okay? Before you do all those things, make sure you watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Max Tusker and Java Devil, and this is actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoy the show, and you too, Max. They both want to see me react to this song by Saltatio Mortis called Pray to the Hunter. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold on a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Saltatio Mortis, okay? And the video has 727,063 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Saltatio Mortis, Pray to the Hunter, featuring the Elder Scrolls Online official video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it.
I have never had that happen before on that channel where I'm reading the title and I go from elated to depressed within the period of 2 seconds. Wow. Okay, look. The reason I got depressed, official video, coming off of the official channel. Okay, now look, I'm not saying it's gonna get blocked. I'm not saying that, okay? What I'm saying is this. Whenever you use the official video, or official audio, or official live video, or official music video, or official lyric video, or official anything, if the word official appears, and you're getting it off the official page, the chances, the odds of the video getting blocked are always going to be slightly higher, okay? I'm not saying it's gonna get blocked, but it very well could be. So we're gonna do our best. Look, we are going to, join me now, everybody. Let's pray to the rock and metal gods to smile down upon us and give us the protection we need from being blocked by YouTube.
Block!
And we're gonna hope for the best. I am elated though, coming from the Elder Scrolls. Now, the Elder Scrolls Online, not a fan, but it's the Elder Scrolls, so I'll take it. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Station.
I hear you breathing so faintly and weak, remembering my promise I'm willing to keep.
Stop.
I've sworn.
his voice is blending perfectly with that cello. And I mean that from all aspects, not just when I'm talking about blending, there's more than one thing. Everybody takes blending into the terms of volume and mix and dynamics. Okay, that is a part of it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also talking about tonally, his vocal tone, his style of singing, the little bit of rasp in his voice. It all blends well with the cello, with the rasp of the draw of the bow across those strings. It blends so well, almost to the point where when they're singing the same note, like when he sings that exact same note, I believe it's a D. Boom. It's a D. When he's singing that D along with the cello, it's the same octave, it's the same everything. It blends like perfectly. You have that one moment where it's just perfectly blended. That is a rare and special thing. Let me back it up a little bit so you can hear what I'm talking about.
I hear you breathing so faintly and weak.
I think it's right here.
Remember
When he does the mem. Listen to that again. Listen to how well it blends.
I hear you breathing.
Not yet.
So faintly and weak.
Right here.
Remembering my
See what I mean?
promise, I'm willing to keep.
You see what I mean? When he said, remem, and when he hit the mem right on the D, the same register, the same octave, the same note, right in pitch with it. You had that one split second moment of perfect blend. Oh my God. That is so rare. It's beyond rare. In all my years of playing music, listening to music, studying music, I think I've heard that a grand total of maybe 20 times in my entire life. So this makes 21. That's awesome. Oh, what a moment. I know, listen, I understand it seems like I'm making a big deal out of that one moment. For those of you that study music, and those of you who have studied music for decades, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. To the average listener, that's not going to be like that big of a deal. But for those of us that have studied music for a long time, decades long time, you know what I'm talking about, and you know how rare it is. So that was very cool. All right, enough gushing. Let's keep going.
I've sworn to protect you when you came to life, while mourning your mother, while mourning my wife.
I will say this about Saltatio Mortis, his videos, great attention to detail.
I pray to the hunter to spare us tonight. I pray to the earth bones for the blessing of my fight. I pray to the winter, to death and decay. I pray to the wise one to guide me on my way. I pray to the fallen to mentor my fears. I pray to the north winds to freeze the trail of my tears. I pray to the dragon, so mighty and wild. I pray to the mother to save the life of my child.
I was hoping, because look, they were building, but here's the thing, they stopped building. Like, it built up, like the first minute. And then for the whole second minute, it didn't build any further. It stayed right there at the same level. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I mean, they built, they plateaued, and that's fine. I hope, after this plateau, I hope that there is a just sudden impact power intro. I mean, power entrance, not intro. We had the intro, but a power entrance, and we got it. We absolutely got it. Now, here's the thing. If they hadn't done that, would I have been okay? Yeah, I would have been okay. Because they did build, and it plateaued. And if they'd stayed like that through the whole song, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. I would have been okay. As long as they did play with some dynamics within that range, I would have been fine. But the fact that they had that powerful entrance right there, oh man, that felt good. That felt good. I know I'm rewinding a lot. I don't care. I want to hear that again. Nope, I don't care. Hey, it's my show. If I want to go back, we're gonna go back. I want to hear that entrance again. Man, I was hoping secretly that they were gonna do that, and I'm so thrilled that they did. Get back up a little bit more. So I mean, it's leveled out. It's not growing anymore. I would have been fine if the song stayed there. I would have been fine.
So mighty and wild, I pray to the Mother to save the life of my child.
Nice.
To save the life of my child.
My favorite magic attack, lightning. Bringing it down. I like those accents, Mom.
I pray to the hunter to spare us tonight. I pray to the earth bones for the blessing of my fight. I pray to the lady for keeping me safe. I pray to the lost souls to stand guard over my grave.
I can't do it again. The play on dynamics is excellent. Excellent. It's predictable. Now, look, if I'm being honest here, okay? It's predictable. You can feel it, right? Especially after that first one. When they did the first one, that was that impactful entrance. Okay, that was a nice surprise. I was hoping for it. I got it. I'm thrilled. The fact that they did it again, it's not so much of a surprise anymore. It was actually a little predictable, like I said. But it still works. That's the thing. Predictable, yes, but still impactful. There's no denying the impactfulness of it. I loved it. I like it. Let's keep going. Let's see what else they got.
To stand guard over my grave. To stand guard over my grave. I pray to the hunter. I pray to the hunter. I pray to the hunter. I pray to the hunter to save the life of my child.
Yeah. This this might be my favorite song from Saltatio Mortis so far. It very well could be. Let me think about it. Before I make that claim official, and I remember I said it might be. Before I make it a definite, I have to really think about this. So give me a few minutes. Let me gather my thoughts. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Saltatio Mortis with Pray to the Hunter. This was a request from Max Tusker and Java Devil, and this was actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoyed the show, man, and you as well, Max. Another name I need to give a shout out to is the lead singer of Saltatio Mortis. I believe his name is Alia, or Alia. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. If someone could tell me how to pronounce his name, I'd really appreciate it. He's actually been coming onto the channel and commenting on the Saltatio Mortis reactions I do. And in the last one I did, for one of his live performances, he was actually said, I hope you get a chance to get around to reacting to this song. Well, I ended up doing it, and you can thank Java Devil for that, because he's the one who prioritized it, so there you go. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it when band members from other bands, when I react to their stuff and they come on and they make comments, I really appreciate that. I do. Whether it be negative or positive, look, if they come on and they come in the comments and say, man, you trashed this. Why'd you trash this? I got no problem with that. I have absolutely zero problem with that, because I'll be honest with them and I'll say, look, this is the reasons why. It's nothing against you personally. It's just, personal taste. So, no, but in this guy's case, he came on and he was very appreciative of the fact that I even reacted to him, which I don't understand why that's such a surprise. They're a good band. And he actually did say, I hope you get around to reacting to my newest video, Parade of the Hunter. I'm like, funny enough. Somebody actually prioritized it for the month of September, so there you go. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes on and comments on this video too. I kind of hope he does. Got to talk to him a little bit in the comments. It seems like a really nice guy, really a down-to-earth kind of guy, and he and I share a lot of the same visions and the same values when it comes to live performance, and I can absolutely respect that and appreciate it, because we both believe that if we leave anything back, if we hold anything back and we don't leave everything we've got out on that stage, we're cheating the audience. And when I heard him say that, I absolutely respected that. I was like, yes, you and I are on the exact same page. So awesome to hear. Anyway, now I know people are going, oh, just because he comes on your channel, you're gonna give it a 9.9, aren't you? No, I'm not gonna give it a 9.9. Listen, if it deserves a 9.9, I'll give it to him. But that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be really tough. But I do have a score here, and once I give the score, I can make the statement I wanted to make earlier. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this an 8.8. Yep, 8.8. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
To date, so far, now things can always change, but so far, this is the highest score that Saltatio Mortis has gotten from me, and with very good reason. I can now say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is so far my favorite song from Saltatio Mortis. Now that might change, okay? I've only heard 3 songs by them, so I know that's saying a lot. Out of 3 whole songs, this is my favorite. But it really is. Out of the 3 I've heard so far, this is my favorite song. For a number of reasons. Number 1, most importantly. No, actually, no, I'm going to say that for the end. The songwriting on this, very well done. We're in D, which I love. It's my favorite key. So I automatically right there, you're in my good graces, because D is my favorite key. I love the feel on the song. The tempo was absolutely spot on for the type of feel that they were trying to generate. It was not too fast. It was not too slow. The tempo was right where it needed to be. The feel of the song, the groove of the song felt really good. Incorporating, again, a lot of those medieval feels along with the medieval instrumentation that really added and generated a lot of authenticity to the song. You'll hear a lot of bands that will take medieval feel and they'll mix it with metal, right? And it feels forced. It feels unnatural. And I think the reason for that is a lot of the time they don't take the time to incorporate a lot of those medieval instruments into the feel. Saltatio Mortis is notorious for taking those medieval instruments and definitely incorporating them into the metal feel. Not to the point where it's dominant. It's still a metal song. Let's not mix words here, okay? It is still a metal song, but with a lot of medieval incorporation, medieval instrument incorporation, I should say. So it's a great balance. It's a fantastic balance. The tempo, the feel, the groove, the chordal flow, nicely done. The melodic line incorporated well into the chordal flow. That all set really well with me. I have no issue whatsoever. The vocals on this, very fitting. Softer when it needed to be softer, harder and harsher when it needed, when the song called for it. A great balance, fantastic balance. For me, what really sold this, and I know this is gonna sound stupid. I know it's gonna sound stupid, but there were two things in particular that really made this song stand out for me more than anything else. Number one, the impactfulness of that entrance coming out of the plateau. Now, at the beginning of the song, we were at about here, right? And now it built, and it built throughout the whole first minute of the song built and built and built, and then it got to about here. Now, that's not a big build, right? It's not a huge build, but it's a noticeable build. And then it plateaued. And I was thinking to myself, okay, well, it built. Now, if the whole song stays here and it does not go any louder than that, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. As long as they do at some point manage to go back down and get a chance to rebuild at least one more time, I'll be good with it. Instead, they did what I was secretly hoping for. And they kept that plateau, they cut off, vocal entrance, and then pow! Immediately following that vocal entrance, right on the downbeat, it got heavy. I was so hoping for that to happen. I was wishing, I was downright praying that was gonna happen, and it did. They delivered. Now, I know for a lot of people that's gonna be like, well, what's the big deal about that? To someone who studies music and plays music and writes music, it's a lot. It's a lot. Being able to play with those dynamics and with those attack and impactful entrances like that, those sudden jumps in dynamics, nothing casual about this one. You know, they started at about a piano, came up to about mezzo forte, right? And that's where they stayed, and then out of nowhere, skipping forte and straight to fortissimo. That was great. That was great. Loved it. The other thing that really did this for me, and I know this is going to sound really stupid for people who do not study music, for people who do not understand music composition, music theory, songwriting, or anything like that, and more importantly, performing. Those of you who are, do not study tonal mixing, harmonic mixing, this is probably going to go over your head. And listen, I'm not putting you guys down. I'm not. It's just what I'm going to say to probably I would say 90% of the viewers of this channel. What I'm about to say is going to go over your head. Don't feel bad. You're in the majority. Okay, I promise you, this is not a slight against you whatsoever. But for those of you that do study music, you know what I'm going to say. We had that one note. It was in the second line on that second line, where his voice, Alia's voice, I hope I pronounced his name right. Please correct me if I'm wrong, please. I want to be able to pronounce his name correctly. You had that one note where I don't use this. For those of you that know this channel, you know I don't use this word. We had that one perfect note. Perfect in every aspect. Pitch, tone, volume, octave, range. It was exactly perfect between the vocal and that cello. The two notes blended harmoniously in every single way possible. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I'm getting choked up just thinking about this. It was a moment of, I can't believe I'm gonna say this word. It was a moment of perfection. Absolute, total, unequivocal, undeniable, indisputable perfection, where you had the note blend perfectly from two separate voicings to the point where it sounded like one voice. If you study music, if you understand tonality, if you understand dynamics, if you understand pitch, if you understand vibrational waves and how difficult it is to get those vibrational waves to line up perfectly with each other, you'll understand why I'm making such a big deal about this. I know it's just one note. I understand that. But when we're talking about me studying music for over 40 years, listening to music for over 40 years, playing music for over 40 years, and I've only heard that happen a grand total of maybe 20 times in my lifetime, you'll understand how important that one note is and how much of an impact that one single note had on me. That was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. And it is a rare thing to have happen. So, am I making a big deal about it? Yes, I am. And like I said, for most people, they're not going to understand it. They're not going to comprehend it, and it's going to go over their heads. And there's nothing wrong with that. I am not discrediting those people in any way, shape, or form. It's the average everyday person. You're in the majority, folks. You are, okay? All I'm saying is I hope you understand and you listen to what I say, and you'll understand why I'm making such a big deal about a single note. And for those of you that do study music and understand the things that I'm talking about, and you probably feel the exact same way as I do, you understand why I am making such a big deal about this.
Whether you like it or not, learn to love it. It's the best thing going today.
Agreed?
That was glorious, man. I am gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this song forever. If for no other reason, for that single note. On a side note, I pay zero attention to music videos. Live performances, I'll absolutely watch and I'll take it into account. I do not take music videos, produced music videos, into account in my scoring whatsoever, and I did not do it here, okay? The score had absolutely nothing to do with the music video, purely based on the song alone. Having said that, though, it was a very well done and entertaining music video. It was very well done. Skyrim through and through. Yeah, I could see it. The attention to detail in his music videos never disappoints. I remember when I did The Dragonborn Comes, when I did the music reaction to that. I think I said the same thing. The music video was fun to watch. It was. Same thing here. Did it affect the score? No, it didn't affect the score at all. It did not be taken into account whatsoever. But gotta give praise where praise is due. Gotta give credit where credit is due. And the music video, once again, very entertaining to watch and very well executed and produced and done. So, credit to him on doing that. Yeah, 8.8. I feel good with that score, and that is where we're gonna stay. So, 8.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.